Hey guys, how's it going? Ryan here with Jesus Pirates. This is our first video that we're going to be doing, and I thought I would introduce the deck that I'm probably going to be playing for OP7. One of the decks I'm going to be playing for OP7, which is Rob Lucci. I built my list specifically to play very well against Black Yellow Luffy. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. So pretty obvious, Lucci leader. We play 4 Spandam. Uh, Obviously, just phenomenal in the deck. It does everything you want. It mills and it adds. 2 Helmeppo. This is probably your most cost-efficient reducer. It being a 2 for reduce 3 is pretty good. 3 Brook. This card is really good. The additional 1 comes up a lot on play and attack, which is really nice. 2 Bardo. It's a 2K that you can add back with another 2K that you can add back with Rebecca, so you can leave your CP cards in the drop for your other CP cards effects. Like Spandine. Spandine requires CP cards to put back. He cheats out a 4-cost rested, so you can cheat out Kaku to reduce more, or you can cheat out Lucci. So, up next, for Rebecca. This is probably the best black card in the game. I know a lot of people think it's Gecko Moria, but I think this card, Gecko, is more broken because of this card. I think this card on its own is like phenomenal. With Gecko, it's just absolutely the best card in the game. Gecko's a strong second for like the second best card in the game, but I think Rebecca honestly is just the best card in the game. For Khalifa, it's a 2K, it's a hand cycler, and it's a reducer. You're probably never going to play this for the reduction because you can just play Kaku instead, who reduces by 3 instead of 2. The best part about Khalifa is that she cycles your hand and puts stuff in the drop where you want it. And then only 3 Lucci. Really, like, we're not like board wiping like crazy anymore. Although you can board wipe, it's just like it's more just a matter of like how much like this card comes up and doesn't come up in certain matchups. And so we just play more cards to deal with like bigger things. 3 Sabo. Honestly, I've thought about bumping this up to 4. As of right now, I'm very happy with 3. 4 Brook. This card is phenomenal for multiple reasons. Number 1 is you get to hit the graveyard or the trash. Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh player, it's a graveyard. Number 2, you get to get around a lot of like destruction or like protection effects with this card, and so he's just really really good. Honestly, I like this card a lot. 4 Gecko. Don't really need to explain. 1 Isho, because there's some matchups that you really just want to control the hand, and then this card allows your Luccis to be even better, and some of your removal cards to be even better. Stussy, for like the really problematic like 10 drops and 9 drops in the game that this card can just like instantly out, because there's a lot of times where you're just sitting on like Spandam on the board and it's not doing anything, so you might as well just make the most of it. So you can also go like turn 10 or 10 on turn, play Spandam, and then play Stussy. So that's it for characters. Moving on to events, we have 1 16 pistol. It's just a searchable 3K, which is really nice. So its trigger effect is pretty good too. It allows you to draw a card, and then you can KO like your character's 1 cost, and like that really doesn't come up that often. But against a deck like maybe Zoro, that gets popular in OP8, this is pretty good. 4 Great Eruption, aka Tempest Kick, aka just a really good card. KO's a card on trigger. You get to draw with it, and then you get to reduce by 3 if you have 10 or more. So like by the time that you're like really like trying to board clear like KO cards, this card is fully loaded, ready to go. 2 Finger Pistol. As you can see, there's no 5-cost Kaku in this deck. This card is just more Dawn efficient and kind of does what the deck wants to do, which is mill, and it clears a bigger card. So just like really good overall. The 4 Dawn is really good because you can like Rebecca Spandine into like Kaku, and then Kaka reduces something, and then this like you can clear like any 8 card 8 cost card with this and Rebecca. So it's really nice. And then probably like one of the best stages in the game. Um, Honestly, the stage would probably be number one if it's CP on it. But because it doesn't say CP on it, it's probably like 2 or 3. Um, Navy HQ is probably number one, but that can be played. Moby Dick will always be tier 0. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time.